Hi guys, I just want to share a couple of ideas and methods on how to collect leaves. The first couple of methods are just doesn't work. I tried many different ways. At the very end of the video, there is a method that I think works best. It's using the side shoot on a lawnmower, especially if you have a self-propelled lawnmower, it will work wonders. So stick around, take a look at all these different methods I've tried. I know there are a lot of other methods out there, but I just kind of took 4 or 5 methods that I saw on YouTube, put it all together, tested it, and eventually came to a conclusion that putting the leaves on the side, putting in the bags using the method that I created, and then of course using the side shoot as well, as long as you have something where you can put all the leaves. So hopefully you'll enjoy the video, and please make sure you subscribe. Thanks. First, what not to do is the time, or the timing, if you will. It's early November. The trees are still shedding leaf, not shredding. And it's 2 p.m. This morning, everything was absolutely clean. And because of the wind factor and the fact that the trees still have lots of leaf, that's the first thing you want to do is wait till mid-December before you go and just go crazy with it. So that's the first tip. The second method that I tried, which I thought might work, but turns out it was just a disaster. So what I thought, I'll use my lawnmower. This tree I mean, of course, it just comes out with a lot of leaves. I don't know exactly what this tree is called, but this is basically right here and here. So I thought what I'll do is use the lawnmower and create a mulch system, and then use the bag to collect everything and put it in the bags, of course. Guess what? It does not work because it becomes rather fine, and then the machine is unable to pick it up, so that you can go ahead and it collects it into a bag like this, and you think it will work, but it does not work. So using the machine to shred the leaf and hoping to pick it up, nope, it doesn't work. Okay, so the third method, which is basically my own, I thought this is a brand new machine. I have an old bag. So what I thought what I will do is make a hole. I put a bag. The bag, I was able to make it stick because there was a lot of wind, excuse me, the air pressure. So I was able to make a lot of holes in the bag, and I was able to stick the bag right here. You can just kind of go ahead and this thing will hold the bag. It did not work at the end of the day. It was collecting okay amount, but the bag was rather long. It was dragging it, and yeah, that third method of just putting the bag directly. If you ever thought about it, I tried it, and it does not work. One of the methods you can use is one of these tools, if you want to call it. You go ahead and put this into these bags right here. And just keep in mind, the challenge that I have is that I cannot use plastic bags. The town will not pick up the leaves if it's in a plastic bag. It has to be in a paper bag. So I used this, and it worked great. But the thing was, for me to be able to push the leaves down, I kept bumping into the top part. And when I was trying to take it out, it just was not, it was really hard to take it out. And guess what? It's sort of a paper bag, if you will. It is sort of paper. I don't know exactly what the material is, but it just got ripped very easily, and here we are. So let me show you what I've created, and hopefully that will help. So here's what I was thinking, that if I can have not one, but two, or maybe even three of these, I will be able to make my work faster, and I'll tell you exactly why I have this thing lying around. And so what I did, I used this as a way to kind of create my own templates, using this as a template. Because the box folds right here, so I put it as such that it will automatically have this bend. And then here you can see I made cuts here, and I'll have to manually bend this like this, and now you have my own template. So let me show you what I mean by that. So this is what I mean by just using this as a template. If you guys like, I'll go ahead and share the measurements with you. Why don't we do that actually? So actually here are the measurements, about 11 inches on the sides, and then about, all right, and about 14 and a half inches on the side. So it's exactly what I did, and you will see when using the boxes, this section, it will come up like this, and just move the edges so you don't have, you're not going to bump into it when you're pushing the leaves down. And just have to do is make a cut right here, and it will basically look like this. All right, guys, so we have these 3 bags. And so the first thing you can do is just make it easy again. Just go ahead, you have a big pile.
It's shaking because there's a kid holding.
Okay, come down, Adam. Can you show it to them? So remember, I told you if you go take a step back, Adam, get me the whole body. Just go back, so everyone can see. So guys, when I was pushing it, this part, the other part that was here, it was just kind of kept hitting me in the face. So I like this one. I can just push it and maximize the bags. And when I'm ready, I can just take it out like this. The other idea that I haven't, and the reason why I like to have 3 bags is because I can just do all in one. Here's another idea. If you have this tool, which is of course just a very typical lawnmower bag, and so Adam, if you move this way, show it to them. And which then you can move. So you can use this in order to make things rather go fast. You may think it just like may not work, maybe it will not, but you can go ahead and use this to push it.
That's a lot of leaves.
And so there you go. You have 3 bags using the template. I feel like this is the best method so far in terms of collecting leaves, and I hope you like it. So another method that I would recommend is using the side shoot method. If you have basically a light layer of leaves, we'll go ahead and try this section as well. But it works pretty good as long as you have places, for example, for me on the left-hand side, I just don't mind putting all the stuff into the left-hand side, and I'm not going to pick it up. On the right-hand side, I'll put everything to the side, and then when all the leaves have fallen, then I'll go ahead and rack it and put it into bags. So let's see how it works, and you be the judge. So let's check out the results. Honestly, it will take a lot of elbow grease to be able to get these results with the rack, with the raking system. So here you go, using the side shoot. This is what my backyard looks like. I'll keep working on this later on, and I hope you like the video. Thanks.